Zambia, land of the Zambezi, the mighty river that brings life to this part of southeastern Africa and creates the greatest falls in the world. I was here on work, that is to experience a luxury holiday. I was approaching the Royal Livingstone, a 5-star resort on the banks of the Zambezi River in Zambia, and just meters from a natural wonder of the world. My name is Arun, and I travel around the world sampling holiday experiences. Not the backpacking kind, those I do in private, but the luxurious kind I make for you, so you can decide whether it's worth your time and money to make the trip. Well, the Royal Livingstone certainly holds a lot of promise. While I go check in and chill, I'll leave you with the all-knowing voiceover. The thatched roof buildings at the center of the resort are an obvious African design. But on the whole, the resort combines indigenous influences with colonial inspiration and modern facilities to great effect. The Royal Livingstone takes its name from the legendary Scottish missionary, physician and famous explorer Dr. David Livingstone. He came to Africa in 1841 and his pioneering explorations along the Zambezi River brought him to this part of what was then called the Dark Continent. The conception and design of the Royal Livingstone is eco-sensitive and it shows. Having been developed on a World Heritage Site, it needed UNESCO approval in addition to complying with Zambia's environmental laws. A vital part of the development was reforesting and landscaping the 20 hectares of the resort with diverse indigenous flora. Now that's a lot of gardening. The interiors too reflect the African theme with luxurious European flair. The 169 rooms and 4 suites at the resort are divided into 17 blocks. You can walk or take the golf cart or use segways.
Welcome to your suite, Mr. Thapar.
Thank you, Henry. The decor is all about understated elegance and comfort without holding back on luxury. The large windows are a key design feature. Yes, very nice suite, isn't it? Not that it comes cheap. How much does it cost? Well, look down there. $700 a night for a suite in the wilderness. I'll settle for that. Time to explore. Dr. Livingstone went missing for about 4 years while he was up and about exploring Africa and bringing its many wonders to the attention of the world. Naturally, his disappearance caused some anxiety and concern in the Western world, and a search party headed by a Henry Stanley was sent after him to look for him. After 8 months of relentless searching, sometime in November 1871, Stanley finally caught glimpse of Dr. Livingstone in a little village. Remember, this was the very first time he was setting his eyes on this legendary figure. Yet, quelling a tide of rising emotion within him, Stanley calmly approached the doctor and said, famously, "Dr. Livingstone, I presume?" Half a century later, a town was named after the wandering doctor. Livingstone town lies 470 kilometers west of Lusaka, the capital city of Zambia.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.